Hey, this is your girl Quiet Storm Simmer, and welcome to The Sims 4. This is my first time ever doing one of these, so please excuse me for not being as, what's the word for it? Being as, great at it yet. So, this is, like I said, this is my first one, so I'm kind of excited right now. I'm kind of nervous too, because, we just kind of tested something out right now, but we're gonna see how it goes today, and if it goes well, then, by goodness gracious, I will be doing this regularly. But right now, I'm testing my current family right now. I probably show some background on what's been going on, obviously. I've had this family. Well, the family started off like last year. I want to say a year before. But I didn't really play them like when the game first came out. I don't know why I didn't really play them. Maybe I just thought it was just boring. And I'm not talking about the game was just boring. I was mad that, not mad, but I was not feeling my family that I made, unfortunately. Which is kind of sad because the family started off with anyway, sorry, that was my Facebook. Anyway, I wanted to start off with my sister and I in a similar family. And don't get me wrong, I made us, and well, I made the idea of me, but I kind of nailed her a little bit. So, anyway, when the game first started, maybe I just didn't get the concept of the game. Maybe I just wasn't. Maybe I've seen so much gameplay for the game that I was like, I kind of know what all to do now, somewhat. But after a while, I really started to get into it because I'm like, well, this is my sim. What do I want my sim to do that I normally can't do probably in regular life? Due to the fact of imperfections and everything. But yeah, so with that being said, I end up getting really into it, and my sister ended up getting married. By the way, my sister's sim name is Maya, not to mention that's actually her real name. Her name is Maya. My sim name is you'll see it anyway. Well, my name is Carrie, so yeah. Anyway, so my sister ended up getting a boyfriend and moving out. And the messed up part was I didn't know this until I actually started paying attention that my sim got jealous, because apparently my sim made a flirty move with him at first, and I guess it didn't work out. But they still had that romantic thing going on. And so when my sister started flirting with him and dating him, my sim was walking around all sad. I don't understand. And then all the pieces fell together, and I'm like, oh, we used to talk to him. How I forgot how my sim was used to talk to somebody is kind of messed up. But anyway, after my sister got her career and moved out, she had 4 sim children. And she moved out. Then, before she actually moved out, I met this gentleman right here. He's actually based off of the real boyfriend.
Yibs!
And his name is Kyle. That's actually his real name too. Man, I'm really putting names out there, aren't I? And basically, we end up talking. He wasn't my first woohoo. Sadly, Don Lothario was my first woohoo. Oh my goodness. Anyway, Don Lothario was my first woohoo. But then he kept calling me, even when I was in a relationship with Kyle. We weren't even married yet. So, man, I never knew somebody that was so attached to him to be such a Casanova or whatever you want to call it. He was blowing up my Sim's phone like crazy. And I'm just like, okay, guy. Okay. You can relax. You can relax at any moment. Seriously. It's not that serious. Yeah. So, apparently that's what happens when you stop messing with F-boys. Ha! Get it? Anyway. So after that, after my sister moved out, which was hard, I got so used to my sister being in the house with my Sims. I couldn't, I didn't want her to leave, but I had to move her. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, so, after the fact, well, I end up moving in with Kyle. We were actually texting back and forth about this. It was pretty hilarious. And I was like, so your Sim automatically wants to get married already? And he's like, what? And I'm like, I know. What do you want to do about that? Girlfriend, boyfriend chat, like, awkward, because don't get me wrong, I do love my boyfriend, but I'm not ready for marriage whatsoever. And I don't think he is either, so it's kind of like, no. But it's not like we don't have these talks either. I'm getting all into relationships. Excuse what I just said. So yeah, my Sim ended up moving out with him. They end up getting married. I think I have some pictures somewhere. I think it's down here. Is where they show pictures. Take snapshot. Start video. Screen. Yep, right here. I think I have 2 pictures. I didn't take that many pictures of our wedding. I don't know why. I didn't do that, but hey. So anyway, this is my Sim, and this is how she started off looking. And I mean, that was literally the first outfit that I think I've made. I don't know why this is a thing, so I'm gonna get rid of it. But anyway, after all of that, we end up having children, only because his Sim, I don't know what it is with his Sim. His Sim wanted to get married. His Sim wanted to automatically have children. I'm just like, goodness gracious, relax. By the way, this was around the beginning when I first started the game, and I think she was my sister Maya was in a relationship with, what's his name? Is his name Johnny? The Johnny Z guy? Zest guy. The Johnny Zest Sim. And I think they were both camping with us, and it's kind of awkward because like I was the third wheel while they were woohooing in the tent. This is somebody that's actually not in this current world right now. His name, I think I even though it says Kyle Moore, it's not Kyle because they look different. His name is Duncan. I think I named him Duncan. Don't ask why. I just thought he looked like a Duncan to me. He's very cute. So, yeah. And, this is from another game. Wow, I'm getting all into other gameplay. Well, I might as well go through them at some point. I might end up introducing all of them again. This is Mila and Matthew, as it says. Matthew and Mila. I started off with one Sim, and then, don't get me wrong, I like, playing with one Sims in The Sims 3. However, in The Sims 4, when there's not much content and, there's kind of not much you could really do besides work and then somewhat go out and not have anybody really, I ended up adding 2 more Sims. He was one of them. His name is Matthew. I forgot his last name. And there was another one that was her brother. I think his name was Daniel or something. This is another one from a different gameplay. Her name is Alexandria. I forgot who that is. Maybe she was just somebody who came over to visit. This is my Sim. When I first found out this world when I found out this was possible, I didn't even know there was a space like type thing or a different world with aliens. I was flipping out when I seen it. I just took a picture of the moon because you can't see really the sky in this game. So I was like, that's so cute. He's another Sim that's a part of a different gameplay. His name is Cortez, and I thought he looked really cute in his little uniform. That's Mila. That's Mila again, but this is when she was younger. She was, from what this looks like, she was either in the astronaut career, I think is when they start out, but she looked hella good for me. Like, at least I thought she looked hella good in her outfit. Like, most people can't pull this shit off with, like, I'm sorry for cursing, but most people can't pull that off, like, with, this, but she has a nice body to pull it off, in my personal opinion. So I was like, okay, this is another girl. Oh, no, this is Alexandria. And Matthew actually got married, and she is coming back from the hospital with babies. I think they had 2 twins or something like that. This is my sim. Yes, she has muscles for days, because this is what I did not know. When your sim does yoga, which is it's common sense in real life, obviously, but when when you do it in Sims, like, she got hella muscular. Like she used to be a little bit chunky, because I'm a little bit chunky, don't judge me, but when she started doing yoga, homegirl got like really fit, and I was like, holy crap. I was like, this is body goals right now. Body goals, like, seriously. Well, except for the muscular arms, kind of, sort of. Like, I want the power that comes with the arms. I just don't want my arms looking like crazy muscles. Oh, here's the wedding that I was talking about. Marriage, yay! So that's I think it was close to the kiss for Kyle and I. And then that's actually the kiss. I was surprised I was actually got a chance to actually get the kiss on there. This is my girl again, and I was experimenting at this point. I never used the afro before, and I was like, you gotta stop being picky, and at some point you gotta use at least somewhat all the content that came with the game. So I end up using the afro, and surprisingly I really like the look when it came off. For me, at least, it's something different. And oh, that's another sim that's in a different gameplay too. Goodness gracious, how many families do I have, people? Goodness. I think her name is Brandy, and she got married to one of the guys that I actually was playing solo for a while. He was the only sim in the house, and that was the only time I kind of like really had a one-time sim for like a long period of time. And then he got married, and then he finally had children with her. So he was single for a long time by himself, and then eventually I was like, okay, now it's time for him to get a family. Then I kind of regretted it a little bit after. Mila, after her babies, I think she had twins that day. Twins or triplets. I know I was just shocked. I was almost about to cry. Okay, I missed that. Well, that was just a son. That was just looked beautiful. There's my girl again. Something with changing. Like, it was a huge change, because normally in real life it's something I would not wear. But yeah, and then this is her daughter, Olivia. Man, I almost forgot my sim daughter. Ooh, goodness gracious. And then I think this is the yoga class, and this is what I was talking about in the description. I'm like, this is the most like full class I've ever seen in The Sims, because every time I try to like go and do yoga, never make it on time. Like, god damn it. And this is our one of the rooms that's in the house, and it's just got the DJ booth in it. I think it has the art little thing in there for one of the kids too. And this is Olivia before she lost all her weight. I was like, she might be big, but she was working it. Hey. And then I think this was camping trip. I think this camping trip before I moved some of our children out. Just to specify something real quick. My girl, even though I did not want her to have any type of sim children, not yet, we have 6 sim children. Yeah. His name is Jeremiah. He's one of my sons. He was a part of the triplets. We actually had triplets too. I was not expecting that. So not only did I not want, sim babies, I got 3 all at once. Olivia was one of them, and then there's another one named Stephen George. This is my girl again. You see how much I just like changing / I don't like changing. That's Olivia again. Man, I never realized how long my or how big my photo thing is. That's Kyle, looking like he's in his MC Hammer pants. I think that's Kyle again. And I was talking about his body. This is another son, and his name's Cameron, and I thought he looked very nice. That's Cameron again with the shirt off, and I should not be talking about my son with him having a body. And then I was talking about my sim because she has a nice body, and I admire that and I strive for that. This is another sim. My goodness gracious, this was gonna be, maybe might still be, a legacy sim that I was gonna start. I have not started the legacy challenge yet. Only because I'm scared. It's 10 generations. That is a long time. And as everybody knows, without cheating in The Sims 4, it is very hard to have simoleons sometimes. And as much as I've seen people, do painting and fishing and all that, it's kind of like, But anyway, that was her in the gaming career. Something about the gaming career that I just love. Maybe because I'm a gamer. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Mila again from having babies. We were just on. Here's Steven. Here's my other son. He came with the triplets. And his name is Stephen George. Okay. Let me break down this reason of why his name is Stephen George. I was talking to my boyfriend. I was texting him / we were talking, FaceTiming type thing. I don't know how to reword all that. Anyway, I was like, hey babe, our first son is born. What do you want to name him? And this is what he says. He says, Stephen George. I'm like, what? Why? He's like, because something about a grandparent or something that had something to do with relative, that he just really wanted a son named Stephen George. It had to be him. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. This is Daniel, the one that I was talking about that's a part of the Mila and Matthew and Mila, Matthew. This is Daniel. Yeah, he was one of the 3 starter sims in that home. And I think this is please excuse me. This is another son. It's either Nico or Xander. My guess is Nico. And my sim hugging / my hair is cutting way into his face. So it's kind of bad. This is Kyle. You see how happy he was at this club? He fell asleep. So sad. And you tired when you fall asleep sitting up. That's all I have to say. And then he turned over on his, yes, he just did. I think this was Cameron. Oh, there's a story that comes with this. This is Cameron, and I was trying to get him married because I think he had like not the serial romantic, the one true love or something like that aspiration. Because I never did that aspiration within game. And I was getting ready to get him a girlfriend. This girl is a girl. Oh, Jesus, not a guy. This is a girl that I created, and I mean, I played the game a long time, so obviously relationships with Sims throughout the town and stuff develop. But we were gonna propose to her. We were gonna Come to find out, when I move her in the house, she had 3 lovers, including my son. So pissed off. I was so pissed off. I locked her in a fence and everything, and I literally locked her in a fence for a good while. Old school style of how somebody in the Sims on console pissed you off so much that you had locked them in something and you can't move. You're in timeout until I want you to come out. That's how it felt. That's how it really felt. So yeah, these are just sceneries I was taking pictures of because the game is pretty. And but man, and there go the creepy eyes. But I was so pissed. I'm like, what do you do if that really happens in real life? Like, seriously, what do you do? Man, I would be so pissed. Guys, I know better. Guys, if you found out your homegirl after she moved in had romantic connections with 2-3 other guys, there's no way in hell you would be happy about that. So yeah, I was happy. I was happy. I was mad that she was playing my son like that, and we was rich as hell. Well, we are rich as hell actually, but man, and I promise I did not cheat. This is actually grown over time. That's how long the family's been around. And they were hitting the top of careers. Like, my sim has probably had 3, 4, 5 careers already. And when she's done with it, I make her quit and just start another one. It's like, well, I haven't started this one. Let's start this one. We haven't gotten through all the careers yet. At least not through the top of all of them, at least. So I remember. Anyway, this is my sim and her mother, named Barbara, which is actually my real mother's name. I am just putting all my business out there. So, yeah, I made my mom be a part of it, and so she got a chance to spend time with grandchildren and everything. And not to mention, I made a dad for Kyle, I think, as well. And they were living with us for a while, and then I end up, they end up dying. Sorry. I had the tombstones, like, out front, but Kyle kept getting on my nerves going out there to mourn them, so I ended up putting them in our family inventory, because I thought about, destroying them, and I'm like, my parents, that kind of look shady, wouldn't it? So, yeah, I end up, sorry, my Facebook keeps going off, man, anyway, I end up, just releasing their spirits to the netherworlds, because once they came out too and was breaking shit, I'm sorry for cursing, but they were breaking stuff like all over the place. And I'm just like, I know we are like millionaires and stuff, but like, come on, y'all are not gonna keep breaking stuff. So, not to mention, just Kyle kept getting on my nerves going out there in the morning, even after I released the spirits to the netherworld. So I'm just like, no, this is my girl. She was at the top of the criminal career. Yeah, I forgot which branch though, but she was at the top of the criminal career. This, I want to say, was a homeless sim on the Christine Skittles / Legacy, and I never had a homeless sim move in, so I ended up moving her in and found out she was insane. I never played with an insane sim. I've always been scared to, because I always thought it was going to affect gameplay, but it's pretty interesting / hilarious how they are when you play with those. And it's the same thing with a jealous sim. Like, sometimes, you gotta step outside of it. And, I didn't play with angry sims now, because I used to be the little biased girl that just didn't like playing with mean sims, but they turn out to be really fun to play with. It's pretty hilarious. I don't know who this girl is. I feel like that might have been her girlfriend. I could be completely wrong. Sounds really bad, doesn't it? It's either that or these girls are like not even close. I feel like these screenshots are literally of people who've actually played on my game and just was taking screenshots of whatever at that point and taking photos of whatever at that point. Yeah, that's probably what it is, because nothing else looks familiar now. But yeah, that's my album. I'm sorry for that taking up so much time, but I probably should have, yeah. But anyway, this was just a testing video. I'm sure I will have another time going more into the background of my sim, but that is pretty much my current household so far. I should introduce you to Sims before I go, so then when I come back, yeah. So that's Olivia Moore. She is she is she had the dance machine, the gluten, and the geek as her personality traits. These are ones that I've added along, time by, by completing things and having the rewards points in order to get them. So yeah, she was the brain quickie webmaster from the aspiration. I just thought this one was good because I'm trying to get her a man so she could possibly move out at some point too, and that one because that's helpful. So that's Olivia. She is in the tech guru career, and she's at 6, so she's getting there. I was something about the tech career. I'll have that conversation later. I think he's in tech career too. So this is Kyle. I should go through skills, shouldn't I? I'll go through skills probably in another time. Anyway, this is Kyle, and he started off in the mixology career, and that's where we first met him. And yeah, he's now in the tech guru career as well. He actually just recently reached esports gamer, and now I have him doing a whole bunch of stuff like my sim does. Like, we'll get multiple careers and see if we can actually unlock some of the stuff that's in build and buy mode. I don't want to do the whole cheating thing of unlocking everything, but I ain't gonna lie, at some point it's gonna be like, okay, I'm tired of unlocking everything. Let me have it all. You know what I'm saying? His traits were cheerful, active, and he is a geek as well. And then, of course, over a period of time, I end up adding a lot more traits to his thing. And this is from his first aspiration. So, yeah. And, of course, here is my sim. And we don't think we have a job right now. Yep, we don't have a job right now because we were taking a break for a little bit. We're just doing the whole Easter thing for a while. My sim was a perfectionist, genius, and geek at the beginning. And as you can imagine, look how long this list is. So, over the period of time, I've added these. You might as well say I have the full library of traits. I know it's pretty bananas. Yeah, currently we're doing the fishing aspiration because I've never done that one before. So, it's taking me a little bit of time though because, for one, I don't have that much time to play the game as much as I want to. And two, I'm trying to see if I can get a new laptop. Preferably Alienware one. So I don't know, I love the design of how it looks, and not to mention I think it'd be really cool. I actually played on one and the gaming was so amazing, so I've just like been craving to do it, but I don't have the money unfortunately right now in order to get it. But when I do get it, happy day. And this is Xander. Don't ask why I named him Xander. I probably was sleepy actually when I named him Xander. So, and he is a genius, just like his parents. Just saying. Well, you know, kind of, sort of. I don't think we have that trait, but we are geniuses. And he has the whiz kid aspiration. Yeah. He is a straight A student because my kids are not allowed to not be straight A students. You can only imagine what type of parent I'm going to be when I actually get to be a parent in real life. Damn. Anyway, and this is Nico. And Nico is a creative one. So he kind of takes after his dad on that aspect. And I'm not sure if I'm going to have him in the culinary, if I'm going to have him in the painter's career, because I don't think I've actually really did those careers yet, at least not in this household particularly. Outside of this household I did a lot. So and that's oh yeah, I forgot to go to see what his trait was. And of course it's creative. You do see that they have man, I'm wording wrong. They do have some aging, but I turned aging off because I like the fact that my Sims don't have to age up until I want them to, because let's be in all, you know, in my opinion, the normal lifespan is not enough time in order for me to really finish a aspiration, unless I literally like drill them to death. And that is not only that, is reaching a career, the top of a career in a certain amount of time. And it's like, I don't want you to be old yet. Not to mention, I'm not old. So it's like, I can't see me being old and dying. Or it's going to just make me really depressed. It's like, yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. No. So my sim is probably going to stay as young as possible. I'm not going to age up any of my children, although I can imagine it's going to be kind of weird, like having children that's the same age as me. because that's where Jeremiah, Olivia, and I think Stephen George, Cameron is another one, and then Nico and Xander are the last ones. Although, rumor has it between these two that they want another baby. It's just like, we can't be having 24 babies. Like, y'all be getting too busy at this point. And it's just like, okay, you can stop now. Yeah, so that's the family so far. And I mean, hopefully at some point, maybe I might even actually play with them, like when I actually, like, you know, start recording. It's either I'm gonna play with them or I'm gonna start literally from scratch and then work my way up. I could probably do the journey again, all over again, with how this family came to be, like actually play it out. Although getting everything exact the way it happened here is obviously gonna be a bit difficult. But yeah. Man, I thought you were better at the piano. Where is your skill? I want to look at skills, but I want to save skills for like my next part, or my first part, you know, when I actually start the gaming. And this is only a test, so but man, your skills, they suck. I'm a little disappointed. Anyway, so because of that, then
no benefits here.
Yeah. I'm a little bit disappointed in myself not knowing that. You'll see tomorrow. You thought you seen the traits and how crazy you are. You should see the skill build. It's something else. It's really something else. Oh Lord, go to work, honey. I'm sorry. Please go to work. Oh, my poor baby. I gotta. Anyway, well, I guess that's gonna be it. Anyway, wow. Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much it. I will probably do a bit of a house tour, although you guys seen a little bit of it, so don't judge me. The house used to not be like this, but because I'm not a very good builder and everything, I just did not expand my horizons. When I say I'm not a builder, like some of these people that I've seen that YouTube and do sim stuff, and they're like, oh, I'm not a builder, oh, I suck at building, and I'm just like, what are you talking about? You lie so hard. Why? Yeah, you lie so hard. So yeah, but that's it, everybody. Yeah, that's it. I gotta work on an outro, don't I? Well, thank you for watching, and hopefully I will see you all next time. You have a good day, night, weekend, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, you have a good week and or day. All right, bye. I think that went relatively well. I think I need to write some stuff out. Although I'm kind of a free player, so like writing stuff out is probably not gonna be my writing things out is gonna be my thing. Man, I'm gonna need water and stuff and everything when I do this. That was so dry. So dry. It's so dry. Okay. If I hear that in the background, I just know that it's Angela. The Angela. Angela thing. Okay, let's see how the gaming went.